Hi, I'm Mike with VIDA.
And I'm Jacqueline with VIDA. And today we're going to talk about pest control. As you know, we take our 4 pillars of safety and security, opportunity, cleanliness, and ultimately creating sense of belonging very seriously. But there's some things that just don't belong in our community. And that, my friends, is pests. We know it's a stressful topic. And I know this might sound weird, but to beat pests at their own game, we need to start to think like them. So we're asking you to become an investigator. No, an investigator. My team and I have put together some tips to help you get started. First, I think it's important to note that you could be doing everything right to keep your place clean, but they still get in, which leads us to our first tip, the importance of sealing it up. The only thing bugs, mice, and other pests love more than open food lying around is finding open entranceways. This means we need to seal up even the tiniest of holes in window screens, under baseboards, basically anywhere they can get in. This also includes sealing up any water sources, as pests are really attracted to moisture. If you notice anything that needs to be sealed, including a leaking faucet, contact your BA right away and we'll fix it for you.
On the topic of sealing, you want to seal up any food sources. You don't want to have open food laying around on counters. Keep it in containers or in the fridge, like pet food bags, bananas, anything that will attract the pest.
Now for tip number 3, take out the trash. Ideally, trash should be removed from your unit daily. But if you do keep it in there for any longer, we can't emphasize it enough. Seal it up. A tight-fitting trash bin in your household is critical for pest management.
Tip number 4 is to keep your kitchen clean on a regular basis. Don't leave crumbs lying around, any kind of food. Wipe the counters down after you prepare meals. Wash your dishes immediately. And clean under your fridge and stove at least every 3 to 4 weeks.
Tip number 5 is declutter. The more opportunities you provide, the more pests will hide. We can't emphasize this enough. We know it can be difficult, so if you have a lot of junk to remove or struggling, please contact your VA for help.
Tip number 6, pests can be hitchhikers. If you're going to the grocery store, make sure you check your product before you unload it. If you've been in an area or a unit that you think might have had pests, give yourself a check, a shake, and don't bring them home with you.
Tip number 7 is sweep and mop regularly. We can't emphasize this enough. Having a clean floor is critical. Some pests, like carpet beetles, can even live off just hair. So sweeping and mopping is a critical component to pest management.
Tip number 8, knowing what you're dealing with. We'll provide a link that can help you identify your pest and ways to deal with it.
And finally, our last tip is know when to escalate it to the professionals. If you're hearing noises at night, seeing dead bugs, droppings, or have unexplained bites, let your BA know right away. We hope that these tips have been helpful on your journey to become an investigator.
Let's work together to keep the pests out of our community.